guys, welcome to Co-Parenting with a Narcissist 101. I'm Kate. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for joining me. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And don't forget to hit the bell button so that you know when I upload more videos. All right, guys, today we're going to talk about co-parenting with a narcissist and the exhaustion that comes with mentally and physically with co-parenting with these people. Last night one of the kids was sick, so I pretty much stayed up half of the night, and then this morning I had to do this and do that. I drove here, I drove there, like it was too much. So, and I came back, it's like, wow. I mean, if I had some of that person here, some of the driving that I did today, I wouldn't, be doing it. It would have been shared. And this is something that probably comes up with some of us, whether you are co-parenting with the people that are actively in the kids' life, or the people that decide not to even be part of the kids' life at all. And at the end of the day, this comes to you. And then you have mental exhaustion as well, which is, you already know what time it is with these people. So you are kind of always planning, whether you know it or not. At least in the beginning, you're always trying to plan ahead with these people, because you never know what disappointment they're going to come up with. So whatever plan that it kind of involves them, you're always planning. So you have the mental exhaustion as well, because you're always thinking ahead. So if you're co-parenting with them, or the kids live with you most of the time, like in my case, anytime they go over there, I'm like, okay, hold on, hope that they don't eat this, hope they don't do that, hope they don't do that. Like, I'm thinking about that. They're older, and again, I tell them, but they're still kids. And then when they are here, you are dealing with both mental and physical exhaustion as well, because you carrying all this load, because we are like people that they have those tags at the airport where they tag the luggages. They draw two people there that's supposed to carry the luggage. And for us with the narcissist, we are just carrying the luggage ourselves, so that is meant for two. So obviously it's exhausting. And some days are like today that I had today was something else, so. And if the kids visit, or they live with a narcissist and they come and visit you, the same thing will probably happen. So the few days they are with you and they go back, you obviously trying to think, hopefully that they are doing this right, or this is doing, they are getting this done. They're not doing what they're supposed not supposed to be doing, because you currently rely on the narcissist. So all that adds up. The exhaustion adds up, with everybody. And then if they are not even part of the kids' life, they decide not to be part of the kids' life, which that's kind of sometimes like a blessing in disguise, in as much as it's annoying that they don't even want to be a part of the kid's life. They actually are aware that a kid exists. And at the same time, it's like they're probably not helping out financially or anything like that. So financially, they're not helping out. Taking care of the kid, they're not part of it as well. So that could be annoying, in as much as you kind of, like I said, a blessing in disguise, where you're like, okay, at least you don't have to deal with them, co-parenting back and forth. But I, as I was thinking about it today, I said, okay, even, and this is like a word of encouragement here, is like, yeah, with all that exhaustion, at least we have one thing. We have one thing that is, we can say will help us handle this regardless. Even though when you were living with a narcissist, chances are you are handling certain things by yourself. So you're almost like you're still a single parent, even while you are with them. But what we know now that we didn't know then is that, we have the knowledge now. We have the knowledge, and if you watch them long enough, you can pretty much predict what is going to happen next. You can pretty much predict what the next plan is and plan ahead. That is the one good thing, out of this, is that, as I'm exhausted today and everything, I know at least, when I come home, I'm not trying to avoid more landmines at home, or I'm not trying to wonder what the narcissist is doing, the whole thing that they do, so at least, when you come home, you're relaxing, you finish running around. So you don't want to come back and still have to figure out, okay, why is the narcissist quiet now? Like, they were just talking like 5 minutes ago. What's going on? That's a whole nother thing going. Whole nother different thing. So that's one good thing. And it's kind of like a word of encouragement for all of us, is that at least we have the knowledge. We have the knowledge this time. It's not going to stop us from being exhausted. We are going to be exhausted. We have been exhausted while, living with them. exhausted co-parenting with them, you know. So, but that's one good thing, is that you have the knowledge to now, you know, we're not flying blind anymore. You know, we're not flying blind anymore. Now you know what you're dealing with. Now you know, you see where the holes are, so we don't, you know, continuously fall into it thinking, you know, it was a mistake, and didn't know that it was set up there for us to, you know, fall into, you know. So it's kind of, you know, a word of encouragement for you guys today. It was the exhaustion that comes with co-parenting with these people, because you're literally mentally and physically exhausted, whichever way you're looking at it, you know, because you're constantly thinking, flying ahead, or you're running around and with the kids and doing the work for two people, all by yourself, you know. So you remember that at least you know what you're dealing with now. At least you know, you have the knowledge. You see it coming before it even arrives, because you know they always, God knows, they're always doing whatever it is that is contrary to what they're supposed to be doing where the kids are concerned. And if they didn't even show up for the kid, they didn't even decide not to pay child support, they didn't even decide not to even participate in the kid's life, that's, you know, it's annoying, very, very annoying, it's unfair, you know. But at the same time, it's kind of like a blessing in disguise that you don't have to deal with those people. I mean, the least they could do is, you know, financially support the child, but, you know, like I just said, they go contrary to whatever it is they're supposed to be doing, you know. But we have the knowledge to help us deal, you know, with co-parenting with these people, or deal with the exhaustion that comes at, even at the end of the day, after all the things that we did all by ourselves, after all the thinking you have to do if they're not with you, or if they go to visit a narcissist, that you at least know what you're dealing with. You know, you at least there's some kind of comfort knowing that I know what to expect now, because, you know, good things that these people are predictable. They're always predictable. So you look at them long enough, you pretty much see what they're going to do next, you know. So to all of us today, I you know, they're exhausted every day, every single day, mentally and physically. Take solace in the fact that we're at least not flying blind. I can't talk today. We're not flying blind anymore, you know. All right, guys, get your mind right and everything is falling into place. Of course, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.